Founded Kaleidoscope about 18 months ago with the ambition of really transforming the scholarship, tuition, reimbursement, and student loan space in large corporations.
They help a lot of enterprise companies around the country, around even the globe, be able to manage their scholarship programs, everything from the applicant and signing up to reviewing those applicants, and then all the way to distributing those funds for the winners of those applicants. His first, goal of the project was to get his MVP out.
The important thing for us was to get something in market as quickly as possible and begin getting that feedback from existing clients and listen to the market and move forward with additional iterative releases.
So we started off with Kaleidoscope and release planning. So we did discovery for about 3 weeks and really nailed down the architecture. And we started with 2 different communities. We had a partner community and an applicant community. And then we also had Pardot in there for all of the sales leads that were coming through the website, as well as Sales Cloud. So it's really kind of using 4 different cloud functionalities across the board.
With the current scholarship process, it's a very manual process. It's very disjointed.
And they're sending in applicants written on number 2 pencil, and they have thousands of people that are working, going through all these different applicants.
It's hard for a student to track their progress all the way from junior high all the way up to being a senior and then applying for college. So Kaleidoscope wanted to track that progress all the way through so a student could really map their journey and have it all in one place.
So what Kaleidoscope is able to do, which is such a disruptor in the industry, is to do that all online.
So through our platform, we help through predictive analytics and online, moving everything online. We lower the cost of administrating those programs, increasing the amount of money that goes to the students rather than administrative fees, and use technology on students of today's terms.
So I think some of the difficulties facing students who are applying for applications is really one of accessibility and convenience.
The way that it is right now doesn't reflect how students work and live and interact today.
And so the experience for the student doesn't feel modern, feels fragmented, and it doesn't build a lot of trust that their hands are being held through the journey of applying for the scholarship.
Right away we knew going into this project we had to be designing it responsibly to be available across all devices, desktop, tablet, phone, to make sure that this was easy for kids to reach and it was always available to them when they had the time to participate.
And so what we do is we build trust along the way through providing a very consistent online experience in a way that they're used to interacting today, whether that be through Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or any other social media.
Greg was really open to all of the ideas we had, but it was how do we take his vision of where he wants to go and solution for that in a simple way.
So my vision is that we can literally level the playing field for all students interested in getting an education. And we can do that by lowering the cost significantly by leveraging platforms like Salesforce's.
In the current scholarship application process, you're starting everything from scratch, right? So if I'm applying for scholarship A, I have to do my name, school, phone number on every application.
Any sort of mistake, whether it's just a misinterpretation of what the application's asking or it's something as small as a grammatical error, these kinds of things will ultimately reflect poorly on the student and reduce their chances of ultimately getting those scholarship funds.
What we did was the student has a profile that they maintain throughout their journey. So when you start an application and you hit Start Application, it already pre-fills all that information. It already knows about you. You don't need to enter your name. You don't need to enter your address. You don't need to enter your GPA. It's already there.
And I think that by automating a lot of these processes, providing validation errors and messages on fields where students are inputting data, I think we're taking a lot of that risk out of the process and hopefully helping a lot more students successfully get through the application process and ultimately get scholarship funds.
I think one major part of the solution was that we used the community builder templates So what it allowed us to do is to build a branded experience really quickly.
Yeah, so when we first developed the project, we were hoping to have a single community. Then towards the end of the project, we realized that we actually had to have two separate communities for the two different personas that were accessing the community. Fortunately, with the community builder templates, Simon was able to quickly clone the existing community and then configure it and make use of the already existing Lightning components that were developed and have a second community up and running in about an hour or two.
Working with the team at Magnet was a very energizing and enjoyable experience. What I like about Magnet is they bring a tremendous amount of academic understanding and knowledge of the Salesforce platform, but with a real-world problem-solving attitude with grit and tenacity to help me translate my vision and ideas to practical, applicable products on the platform.
Greg was really pleased working with Magnet 360 on this project. When we started, he was aiming for a minimum viable product. In the end, what he got was a fully functioning solution, and it was way more than he expected. But Greg said multiple times that we nailed it. We nailed it, we nailed it.
What Kaleidoscope and Magnet 360 set out to do initially was to just create a simple product that could meet existing market demands. What Kaleidoscope got instead from Magnet 360 was much more than that. What we got was a full end-to-end solution, which means that Kaleidoscope is going to market now with a product that doesn't just meet competitors' offerings. It far exceeds by offering a superior experience for the student.
It's not something that we're just doing because we're getting paid to do it. You know, it was a project that really pulled us in, and we believe in what he was trying to do.
We all care about our kids, and this is a company that is going to make the future of education much better.